live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I know these guys from Australia, they are waking now, and these guys in USA is middag, and now is in Europe is good night. Welcome. Uh, Thank you for the support to come see Fred. ESK8Unity is one electro skate rider and a YouTuber. I'm going to leave all the links. He's very active in Instagram, and he has lots of videos of reviews. If you have the chance, go and see his channel, and you're going to enjoy it. He brings lots of information for you guys. We're going to show some parts of his videos in YouTube and his Instagram too. He has lots of things. He tries everything. He loves this sport, and I'm welcome you, my friend. Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Thank you for having me, bud.
For everybody's out there, thank you for coming and enjoy the life. I think it's going to be a very interesting life because he's a very experienced rider. First of all, my friend, how do you find this sport? How did this sport find you?
During lockdown, I was just ridiculously bored, and I started finding, all the different ads of electric skateboards and electric bikes. And I actually bought an electric bike first. And as time went on, as I made more YouTube videos to find out what is a better bike, YouTube realizes what you're getting into, the whole PEV market, and I just saw more and more electric skateboards. And when I was younger, I rode a skateboard for a little bit, and I wasn't that good. I can ollie, maybe kickflip. It wasn't that experienced. I only did it when I was like 12 years old. So I was like, you know what, this might be pretty cool. And I ordered a Wowgo 3X, and then I saw more videos while I was waiting for that, and I wound up buying a Evolve Carbon GTR, which is my first board.
Yeah, and for everybody's out there, of course, he has lots of reviews. He has lots of boards. He has tested. We're going to start it direct, my friend. In the beginning, the first time you try it, what was the sensation for you when you tried the first electro skateboard?
Oh, it was great. Because the funny thing is, when I started seeing all these ads on the electric boards, I bought myself an $80 push board again just to get the feel for it. And I acted like I was kind of carving on a standard skateboard, which is a 9-inch wide. And I remember filming it. And I was like, you know what? I think I could be pretty good at the electric skateboarding thing. And I bought it, and I was sure enough pretty good at it. I couldn't fall. I didn't have trouble with balance or anything like that. It just kind of clicked.
Yeah, my friend, that is the important thing. Sometimes you don't do very well with mountain boards or with the skateboards, and then you come to electric, and it's easy, and then you absolutely. I can see you got you carving and you ride very good. I see that there's lots of YouTubers here today. Is coming lots of guys from France. I want to say to everybody, thank you for supporting the community. That is very important. I know that this person is here from Germany to coming. For everybody, thank you for supporting our rider. Is guys, every week we have 3 interviews. This week was going to be 5 interviews with riders because it was a mistake for me. I make some mistakes sometimes, and now
What did you
I
do?
have I have more there because I was I invite you, and in the same day was another person, and I put the same day with you, and then I say, oh, I have an interview with Fred.
Yeah,
Then
you
I changed
overbooked
the
it.
interview from the other person, and then was another guy he cannot come, and he said, okay, we have to change. Then I put everybody. This week is going to be 5 interviews. Last
Nice.
year, when Fred, last year I said I'm going to make less interviews. Last year I make 160 interviews with riders, and I say
Wow.
I have to go slowly this year in 7 months I make 160 interviews, and I say, okay, next year I have to go slowly, and I'm going to make not so many interviews.
Hmm.
That is the first week, and in the first week I have already 5 interviews.
Hmm.
Then I'm not going in. I think I'm going to have lots of interviews. That's why I say to all the guys out there, YouTubers, make interviews with the riders. They need
Yeah.
you. Every time I invite a person to go, don't think my English is not so good. There is guys who can make better interviews. Do it. The riders is going to love, and the community is going to see a new rider, and I think that is fantastic. That's why you are here, for the people to know you. When you start your YouTube channel, my friend,
Hmm.
do you think from the beginning I'm going to make reviews?
At first, me and my buddy got involved, and yeah, we want to do reviews on boards and get a kind of different perception of, a more of a customer out of the box based feel,
Hmm.
and we can say what the flaws are and what we want to improve, and see what kind of value the board really holds as a buyer, rather than just a YouTuber that's been around for a while, which of course, they get all the credit in the world. Of course, they all earned it, and I'm not that even that good at editing, to be honest with you. But it's really about the content, and it's about the honesty. Buying X amount of boards. Sometimes I get a couple boards for free here and there, but it's nothing crazy. Most of the higher end boards you'll see, I mostly paid for. Sometimes they give me a special discount, but it's nothing crazy and whatnot. But yeah, man, I really try to focus on just being a rider and showing you guys how it rides and my impressions on it. Also, what I think can be improved, whether it's small, stupid stuff like the grip tape is coming loose and there's cutouts, or something that the board doesn't get as good range or good speed as what they really claim. It could be, there's a number of things that has to be talked about when you're spending $500 or $5,500. It's a lot of money to be spent. So when you hear it from a third party that's a regular rider and a regular customer, I think it has something to offer.
Yeah, that's here you see two guys. That is the first interview from his channel. They from beginning they say one likes more one type, on the other one likes the other type more of riding. That is
Yeah,
fantastic to have two different persons with different styles. For
yeah,
you, my friend, we are seeing here. I know the interviews, and I see you normally. Everybody is in my channel. I always subscribe and I see his videos, and I always give a nice like. That's why I say to everybody, he's out there. His channel coming bigger and bigger every day. That's why support, give a like, subscribe, and you're going to have lots of fun seeing his videos. That's
thank
the
you.
way we have to help the community.
Yeah, for sure.
The other thing, what I want to say, my friend, for you as a rider, what do you love more? Ride with street wheels or with all-terrain wheels?
Ah, man, that's really tricky. I really can't answer that because I'll be in the mood to ride street, as a old school skater, I guess per se, because I can be carving and breaking traction and keep the traction where I want it to and hold the carve because it's predictable on something like 85 millimeter Kaguamas,
Hmm.
which are my favorite wheels. I'll be riding that for a week straight, 2 weeks straight, and then I'll hop on 6-inch all terrain, and how they're thin tires, kind of like I like to think
Hmm.
about it like a sports car. You got summer tires. You could take
Hmm.
turn at 80 miles per hour in a Corvette with lower profile tires. So I kind of think of it the same way when you're on 6-inch all terrain tires that are the street tread, not the actual knobby tires. So when I hop on those, I can push the board so much more, because if you're on really crappy terrain like you see in that video, you
Yeah.
can't carve as aggressive as you want to because you're just going to break traction. So it all depends on what kind of mood I'm in, because again, it's either 6-inch all terrain or 85 millimeter wheels. They're a big difference, clearly, but they're two different riding styles. So that's what I like a lot about e-skate. One of many things.
For you as a rider that you ride, I see that lots of boards they has the motors on the top. On the other ones as the motors like this one, the X-Way as the motors like before the boosted board.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? What is for you better as a rider?
Oh, Oh, for sure, 2-in-1 all day long. I mean, I like any brand that has 2-in-1, whether it's the Evolve, whether it's the Ansra. I mean, Raldi has them. You know, Meepo Hurricane's coming out. The Zeus. I mean, I can go on for days. The Unknown M5, the onboard Flash. All those boards have so much to offer. I mean, because you can have different riding styles. I just mentioned two with the street wheels and a 6-inch all terrain. And then with both of those setups, you can have all kinds of different riding styles. And, you know, when you purchase a 2-in-1 board, you have many different preferences. So it goes above and beyond.
We have direct here a question here is from Michael. Misha is from Stuttgart here in Germany. He's a fantastic rider, and he is asking, "What is your favorite setup? Do you have a favorite setup?"
Probably my Anzra with 6-inch all-terrain tires.
That's why that is good. You give me this answer because I'm going to put it direct the video with the 6-inch tires. I know that you have one from them,
Yeah.
and
You can
we're going
ride
to.
whatever. Yeah, you can ride over anything you want. You can push the carb as hard as you want. The speed is still good. The range is still good. So when you find a 2-in-1 board that finally has a good battery pack, and you can put whether street or ATs on there, and the ATs get up to 25 plus miles, that's really impressive right there, because you can ride over whatever the heck you want with those tires.
Yeah, that is why for the people who don't write or don't know so well from the onset boards, he has 3 videos of reviews. Can you tell us what is your agreement with Onsa? Do you have something with them, or is just testing the boards for them?
So I'm an ambassador for Andhra, but I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't quite there when I did my first review of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then we chatted and whatnot. I love the product so much, and then I became an ambassador for them kind of after my, I think, first or second review on them. I don't believe I forget which one it was, but yeah, I'm an ambassador for them, and you know, I like to show off their product. I like to ride their product, so it's a mutual, you know, mutual love there. But at the same time, I'll still ride any other boards and still, you know, show the content. I'm an e-skate enthusiast first before an actual ambassador, but being an ambassador is super fun.
Yeah, and the important thing is, I think that is fantastic from Fabi. Lots of companies don't let you make reviews from other companies, and
Yeah.
Fabi from Onsa, that is a good thing that he let you ride other types of boards, because I know lots of ambassadors, they are restrict just for his company.
Yeah,
So if you are ambassador like Involve, that is one of them.
for sure, for sure.
I don't. I love Involve. I like Involve. For you as a rider, my friend. Now forgetting today. Don't forget we don't have here the ambassador from Onsa. We have here a rider and a reviewer. For you,
Right.
when you ride your Onsa and when you try the XR, the GTR from
Hmm.
Involve, what is the difference for you? Because they have pin drives, there's a lot of things are similar.
Correct. Yeah, I mean the Entra has definitely more range. The power actually on the GTR is still a little bit more from the first maybe 10 feet, but then the Entra takes off from there.
Okay.
You know, the Entra is a stiff board. It still has some bamboo in it. It's mostly maple and fiberglass, but the bamboo GTR is super flexy, and I prefer that. But what's good about the Entra, again, it still has some bamboo in it, so you'll feel a little bit of flex in there. But they both have incredible concave, which is my personal favorite. I don't like to ride flat boards. I
Hmm.
prefer some concave.
Okay. And for you till today, my friend, riding, I want to say to Sami, Freddy, you have the best analysis. That is very good in you, one YouTuber, because there is lots of YouTubers don't give you a nice analysis from the boards, and sometimes it's difficult. I always tell to everybody, please test more the boards and then bring the reviews out later. Uh, when you make tests of boards, my friend, how long did it take for you to bring it out a review?
It depends on the board because some of them are different. Some of them I don't have a lot of time with because of work and whatnot. So it could be a couple weeks or it could be a couple months. It all depends on which board it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for the most part, I try to beat it up as fast as possible. You know what I mean? I try to get out there and just shred on it as much as I can. I think the
So
only
that
flaw I really have is I don't do a lot of off-roading. It's not
okay.
really my style. I'm gonna
This is
get there.
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna get there. It's just
like I always tell you, have to have your style. I see that you are enjoying with your one wheel too. We're going to
yeah,
come to this point because one wheel is one thing. I know that Michael here in Germany is the last week we talk about and say I'm seeing so many guys have fun with the one wheels. Maybe I'm going to try it too. And I know that Scott from Australia he tried the AUC. I want to have here Scott to listen from him. Do you ever try AUC?
I like try to hop on a little bit, and I was pretty good from here to 100 feet up, and that was about it. But I didn't really have a lot of time to kind of mess with it. I'm sure I can get
So
it down once I start practicing. But I've been thinking about one. I might get one.
if you get one, you watch it.
See,
That
what's so cool about the PEV community is that, and I've done this a million times. If you don't like it, just sell it. You might lose 100 something bucks, maybe 200 bucks, whatever. Think about it as a renter's fee. You know what I mean? You'll
yeah.
still get a chunk of your money back.
I just want to talk about this board. This is the only board we have now in Europe.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, that is the only company because in Europe, for everybody who don't know, you have to give a guarantee of 2 years. Is the law,
yeah.
and battery you have to give 1 year. You don't have no chance.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yes, my friend. That's why you don't see so many companies here in Europe because you have to. It's expensive. You
Yeah,
if you see the once is not in Europe, is in Switzerland. And
Switzerland.
Switzerland
Yeah,
is not Europe. Then
right.
you don't have to go by the laws from. But they give you 1 year to
Yeah, I didn't know
from the
that. It's
once.
interesting.
Yeah, that is why you don't see so much. So we are talking about this machine. So first of all, I want to say to Frederick
Yeah, he's the man.
is and he rides as a machine. I have about 2 weeks ride with him in Netherlands, and he's very fast. And
Yeah.
I was not expecting to see so much that you can curve so well this machine. Do you like it? What is your review about this board? Because
Yeah,
this
I
is the new
mean,
one.
I don't prefer boutique boards, but if I'm choosing one, that's the way to go because several reasons. I mean, it doesn't feel like a giant clunky board. It still has a decent amount of agility. The range is incredible. I like how the flex is I like how the board's kind of a little bit more on the wider side, a little bit of natural concave on the edges, rather than like my Cali had like these rivets that's kind of just forced the deck to kind of go up. I didn't really like that. And the Cali felt a little bit more higher off the ground. The Flux feels a little bit more lower to the ground, which I like. The power is insane, and again, the range is insane. And it's good to be able to switch out the bushings that are available for that board.
And why did you put this grip tape?
I was just experimenting with that, to be honest with you, because I'm goofy rider, so my foot will go up there and my back foot will go over there. So I felt like, the more I wanted to push the board, because I'm a small guy, I'm only like 155 pounds, so
Hmm.
that board's 55 pounds itself. So if I'm going to push the car as hard as possible, sometimes I'm going to lose it underneath me. So having a little more grip always helps.
And where do you get so many stickers?
Uh,
You have
yeah,
lots of stickers.
yeah, so that's actually an e-bike box that I use as like my work
Yeah,
desk, and every sticker I've ever got from pulleys, from
yeah.
wheels, belts, I'll get stickers from all these manufacturers, and I actually don't put any stickers on my helmets and my boards or anything like that, so I just put them on the box, and oh yeah, there's tons of stickers on there.
Okay, you are the first one. I have
Wow,
tons
so
of
you just
stickers.
have them sitting there.
Yeah, I want to make something new. I'm going to make that. You are the first one I show that because you are the first one I see with so many stickers.
Yeah,
And I'm going to make a whole wall here in the back now. And
yeah,
for every interview I'm going to make, I'm going to create like for you, I'm going to create Fred ESK8Unity, and I'm going to make I can print it the stickers too, and I'm going to
Nice,
put everything. Everyone is here. I'm going to put on the back for everybody to see it.
nice.
Maybe next week is going to come out, and I'm very proud that you put all the companies here. And the important thing, what I like about you, my friend, is because you make reviews from everything, and uh, 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 that is nice. Small boards, big boards,
Right.
and you are a small channel. I know that you have to make everything from your pocket, most
Yeah.
of them,
Yeah.
and that is not easy.
Mm,
That is very expensive.
for
So
sure.
going to another thing is like this: what type of wheels, what is the size that you like more, 6, 7, 8? What is the best? Because we are talking about the flow, is the flow is the 200, I think is 8.
So all terrain, yeah, you could do a 6, 7, 8,
And
sometimes
it,
even 9.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
six is
you
my
can make you can
preference.
make 10 too.
Yeah,
And you have from Trump 6.5 too.
yeah,
Everybody's trying to do something different. uh
yeah, for sure.
the
I
other
still
thing
haven't tried Trampa 6.5. I want to try those.
I have here in my home, I can maybe if you want one day, I can send to you, and then you try, and then you. I think it's fantastic,
Yeah.
but that comes. What board are you going to use? Because like this one, you have big batteries with a uh, flow. That is going to be your battery is going to be very close to the
Oh
ground.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I put on the Evolve Hadian or the Antra or maybe the Zeus.
I was in my Lakra. I was with Lone Star. I tried the 6, and
Mm.
5 minutes later, my case was damaged.
Hey, imagine what you
I
know would
co-
be fun putting those on. It would be fun on the Lacroix Prototempo. That would be
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I
I
want one
love
of
this
those.
prototype. The only problem for me, my friend, with the prototype. That's why I never buy one. I try it to with John, a guy from UK. I love it, but because of my weight, the deck is not strong enough.
Yeah, no,
That's why.
it's
But for you,
yeah,
my friend, and believe it or not, I love the prototypo. Prototypo
yeah.
is one machine. With the last interview, I was here with Alex, and then was a question in a Lakra group, and they asked it what was the best board from Lakra, and you have the Super Sport, you have the Lone Star, and then everybody said prototypo.
Proto. Yeah, I don't know
And then
why
I
they don't
asked,
make a new one like that.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I
a
asked to Alex in an interview when he came out with the Super Sport, and I asked him what is with the answer to the people who say that the prototypo is the best one, and he said we're going to do something again.
yeah, good.
It's
Yeah, I
going
mean,
to
no,
come.
as time goes on and technology is getting better and better, you can make these battery packs a little less, but with more punch. So, you know, you're seeing something like the Zeus that I can't even drain the goddamn battery on. And, you know, people are riding 60-pound boards and I'm on the Zeus and I'm cruising, have a good time, and I'm at the same range as them. You know, we'll get off the train and get onto the ferry and they'll be struggling trying to grab it and grab their helmet, and I'm just picking up the Zeus and it's simple to get, and I still have 4 or 5 bars left. You know, it's crazy.
My friend, for me, I go out with my Lacroix, and sometimes I said the last time I was riding, I make about 85 kilometers. That
Mm.
is around 53 miles. And I was like with my feet. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, that's another point. Everybody thinks they want all this range. Now, when I say everybody, I'm exaggerating. I just think a
Yeah.
lot of people that think they need all this range. Most riders don't need more than 30-ish miles, because when I ride over 30-ish miles, I'm dead too. My feet are freaking fried. So, I mean, I just don't think we don't need that much range. But again, having the range is always nice to have, so you don't have range anxiety. But now these 2-in-1 boards, they're coming out with easily 25 miles range with all-terrain tires. I mean, you put street tires on a decent 2-in-1 board, you'll still get 25, 30 miles with street
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, that's true, my friend. That's why I say, first of all, I just want to say thank you, my friend, for coming back again to the lives. yes, it's very nice to have Fred. I contact him, and Fred was direct. He said, "Now, so I'm going to come," and that is the beautiful of interviews. Everybody I contacted till today, I think I have two guys who said no, and the rest everybody said yes. That was why for me it was like crazy, because in the beginning I sent about 50 mails to 50 riders, and I say, okay, maybe five is going to say yes, or 10. And the 50 riders, I think, was 49% who say yes. And I would say, oh, I have a problem now,
Yeah.
because everybody said yes. That's why I say to all of you guys out there, make interviews. It's easy. It's not. You just have to StreamYard. You can make it free. You don't have nothing to pay. I pay it because I make more than 20 hours of interviews. But if you are just making maybe one or two in a week, it's going to be the free way. It's going to be perfect for you, and it's going to help the communities around the world. Maybe you are from Australia, you can invite the guys from Australia. Maybe you are from I don't know, China, and you invite the guys from China, and that's
Yeah,
how you build the community
for
coming
sure.
back. Then I just want to say to everybody, go to his YouTube. I leave the link there. If you come more tomorrow to see the video, or next day, go to his channel. Don't forget, subscribe to his channel. It's very important. For the people who understand, if you have more than 1,000 subscribers, you're going to get uh, access to lives, lots of things. Is not because of the money. We don't make more. If you think you're going to be rich with this, you can go to the
No,
big YouTubers. You're not going to win a shit of this,
no,
but
I
we
was just
make
gonna
it
say,
because
I wish I did this for a living.
but you're not going to win. But the people think, oh, he has 1,000 subscribers, he's going to he's rich, he's making money.
Yeah, no,
No,
not even
guys.
close. No.
Yeah, Fred, you know, the guys who has a YouTuber know that is a lot of work. Like you tell before, you don't have so
Yeah.
much experience making.
I just finished the Zeus versus the Haitian, and I don't even know where to start. I started the other day editing at work, and I'm like, you know what? I need more footage. And then now I have no more footage. I'm like, where do I place it inside where I already started? I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I really don't. It's crazy.
What was your first A bike, my friend? From Greg.
First e-bike was what the hell is it called? It was a folding fat tire bike. Crap, I forget what it was called. It was another China company. I forget what they're called now. It looks like the Mate bikes, MATE, but
Uh-huh.
it was a different kind. So it had dual suspension, and again it folded up. It was black, and it was a fat tire bike. They were only like 20-inch tires. They weren't crazy big.
Yeah, if you have questions, guys, leave the questions there. We're going to try to answer. That is coming. That is being fun. We are close to 30 minutes for everybody's coming now. Thank you for supporting. Don't forget, give a nice like to this guy and subscribe to his channel. You're going to help him a lot. That's the way we help the community. So, how do you came with this name, ESK8Unity?
Me and my buddy came up with it. You know, it's just the point of my channel is showing different preferences of different riders. So if you have a different view of something, like today with the Zeus and the Haitian, we were riding on all kinds of crazy hills and all kinds of crap roads. Like these roads are horrible. So I wanted to show the difference between the Zeus and the Haitian riding there. So I like street wheels preferred over cloud wheels. But I was showing in the video that, you know, riding with double kingpin on street wheels, I could still blast through it, but you can see the board just being like, and
Yeah.
me trying to be acting cool about it, and it's hard to keep it stabilized. And then we showed the Zeus just polishing right through the actual crappy boards. So that's just two different type of preferences boards right there, and one hits top speed, one hits crazy acceleration. So the unity of bringing all kinds of different riders and different styles together on one channel is amazing. You know, whether it's a kicktail shortboard with single kingpin trucks, or you know, it's something like the Zeus that does 50 freaking miles and
Mm-hmm.
has standard kingpin trucks with cloud wheels on it, rather than, you know, a double kingpin evolve, something like that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Then we have another question. That is a person. Don't forget, guys, here, I'm going to explain for all of you. We are giving our opinions. That don't means your opinion is different. That is just our opinion. We respect the opinion from you guys, and that's why that is not a debate. That is just us sharing our opinion from Fred and from me. Today is from Fred because the interview is from him. That's why is another question for you. What deck do you recommend for heavy riders?
When you say heavy, you mean like above 200 pounds? I would
Yeah,
always
that is the
recommend.
question.
Yeah, I would always recommend something more carbon fiber based. Whether it's the onboard Zeus. That Hurricane coming out. I have that coming. That should be a really good board. They're super solid. So even with me on the Evolve Hayden, I was dancing today on it, and I went to do a certain move, and at the edge, I hit the actual ground, and I'm 155 pounds, so I
Hmm.
scraped the enclosure. So if you're over 180 pounds and you're low to the ground with street wheels, you're gonna scuff up that enclosure. So anything that's a little bit more stiff is better. Like even the Andra, I like the Andra for heavier riders too
Hmm.
because it has a tiny bit of flex, so it's good to absorb energy and good to absorb the crappy roads. So when you're riding over stuff, it'll absorb a little bit, but it still won't really go anywhere. So that's why that deck is really good.
Yeah, the other thing I want to say, yes, the prototype deck was fantastic. That is,
Yeah,
they have to bring it back. We
of
hope
course.
that. If they don't bring it back, bring the deck back. Then we can make everything we want with the deck.
It's true
Just
too.
sell it the deck. That was the other thing I said in private to Alex. If you don't do it, just sell the deck.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
yeah, the other thing, okay, that is answers. Let's put it. One time, 1,000 subscriber was
Scott,
making.
that was sounds like a 13,000 one. Cashing in.
Oh, you are rich, Scott. You are making money like crazy, my friend.
Me
Uh,
and Scott had this discussion before.
so, guys, I'm going to tell you the last time I see in my YouTube, I was. They was telling maybe I have 27 cents to win if I come to 1,000 subscribers.
Time to
27
retire.
cents. I said to my wife, we go in holidays. So forget that. My friend, what you use, I know that you are a guy who carve a lot. I'm going to put one video now. I know that you like this video. We talk in private for everybody to understand. Before I make the interview, I always speak with the persons. I always ask what we can show, what you cannot show. Fred, don't tell me there is no problem. And I always ask what you like more. And one of the videos that you like is this one. That's why we're going to put it because
Oh yeah,
this video talk about
that was a
this.
lot of
It was, yeah.
yeah, that was a lot of fun that day. We hit a perfect road that that's enough to break traction and to hold the traction, which takes a lot of practice. So riding 85 millimeter wheels on the GTR, it's been a while since I put that setup on there. So I'm just carving as wide as possible, breaking the traction at the very end, and then bringing it back. And then here I'm just doing smooth stand up carves, and it feels good being on concrete sometimes with street wheels
What
as
what wheels
opposed to
what
riding
wheels are
ATs.
what wheels are you using here?
85
The
millimeter Kaguamas.
Kokowamas. That is the ones I
Yeah,
used. The same.
there's
I think
80As. Those are my favorite.
that is for me is the best ones for you to carve.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That I have the same ones like you, my friend.
Yeah, I love
Uh,
them.
and for you, my friend, riding so long, what colors of bushings do you use in your pin?
So when I first started in May of 2020, I went with lighter bushings because I just wasn't that good. I wanted to move the board easier, and that helps
Hmm.
with the trucks when you have softer bushings. But now I'm pretty much doing stock on everything. I just tighten them up and stock them up and just ride. And with the Zeus, I just put I think I put what's it called? I put 95s from Riptide on there, which are pretty hard. So and I love carving it. So it's just as time goes on, I'm actually drifting away from double kingpin a little bit. Like that's the backfire zealot. And again, I'm riding the Zeus a lot. It's for me it's a little bit too easy to do double kingpin now, and I just lose traction when I don't want to lose traction. But sometimes it's still fun.
Yeah, and it's nice when you see the traction from the back, you lose it, and whoo,
Yeah.
your your heart goes to, oh.
Yeah,
So
no,
that
there's been a couple
yeah.
times I had to run it off.
Sometimes I'm doing with my friends. One of them is here, and sometimes they are in my back, and they see it. My back is going to close to the front, and they say, "Woo, that was close." Uh, the other thing, there is a question here. Three questions in one. Uh, that is from Michael. When do you start skating and electro skating, and when do you start your YouTube and your Instagram?
So I started in May of 2020 for
Hmm.
ESK8, and my my what was the other part of the question? Sorry, my dog was making some funky
Yeah,
noise.
yeah, I have my dog here too. Don't worry. The first question: when you start ice skating, and
Right.
when you start your YouTube and Instagram channel. That is
I
the
think
three
it was
questions in one.
so last month I saw my first video was 7 months, so it's 8 months now. I think I started my first video, which was the X-Way Flex versus the
Yes,
Backfire Zealot.
Blackfire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
yeah.
that. Then, my friend, I have another. What type of deck do you like, flex or the hard?
I prefer flex deck. I'm a light rider, and when you carve, it rebounds perfectly. So I have a couple photos of it from months ago that if you pause the video and you're at the edge of the actual carve, you'll see the deck, my feet digging into the deck, and you'll see me utilizing the flex of it. So anytime you go for a rebound on each part of the flex, I utilize the flex. So I prefer flex as a lighter rider.
Yeah. Uh, and now that we are seeing, what is the a scooter is riding direct to you? What a scooter
That's my
was riding?
girlfriend. Yeah, I got her two different scooters because I wanted her to come along. She's always getting mad at me because my free time I'm always out and about riding. I'm like, let me get you a few things. Actually got her two bikes and I got her two scooters.
Yeah, because my wife has a bike. She prefers to ride a bikes. I tried to
Yeah,
bring her to the skateboards, but she said, "That's not for me."
yeah, yeah. Same.
Uh, that was like, for you, my friend. What type of protections do you use? Because I don't see you with too much protections.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I fully respect the protection. People wearing everything they possibly can. I get it. When I was a motocross rider, I would have a chest protector and my helmet and pads and gloves. But anytime I put on anything other than a helmet, I feel like it just gets in the way of what I'm trying to do. I mean, even gloves, like fingerless gloves, I feel like if I'm in the city and I'm in need to stop and brake at instant, whether it's pedestrians, whether it's cars, somebody else doing something stupid in front of me, I need my thumb and my fingers to just be as free as possible. So even a fingerless gloves, and which is not a big deal, I feel like it just takes away my range of motion. So it goes for all pads, in my opinion. It's just I don't like them. I just rock a helmet. That's about it. I don't recommend it though. I recommend pads.
I just want to say, Greg, thank you very much for the support, my friend. Yes, we ride some people long, some people not so long, but that is the important thing. We are all of us together, and you are always welcome to come for a ride with us. I don't know where are you from, what state or what country, but if you are close to us, send us email and tell us where you are, and we, if we have a chance, we go ride with you. Then I have another question here. That is another review that you make, and I think that is one important review. First of all, do you like small boards?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I do like kicktail boards. Kicktail boards are
Hmm.
a lot of fun. You can manual them, you can come off curbs and you could shove at them and there's they're a lot of fun.
And for you, my friend, you have two boards that lots of persons talk about. What is the difference for you? What you see? Uh, was the difference that you see from one and the other?
From these two right here.
Yes,
So that's the Evolve Stoke with the orange wheels
yes,
and the
and that
Onsra,
the
yeah, the
answer.
Challenger. So the Challenger has crazy concave. So if you're a rider that likes concave, that's the way to go. And it also has very good top speed. It also has very good range, but it's a little bit bigger. So anytime you're having more range, you're going for kind of a bigger board. The Stoke is a little bit more of a beachy cruiser. So that they both have double kingpins, so they both handle very well. The Stoke's initial power is crazy. Like I still think that's one of the most powerful boards off the line. It only does 22 miles per hour, but I try telling people, in my opinion, cruisers aren't meant to go high speeds. I mean, you do
That is
26,
for you to
27.
travel.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you want to get up and go run an errand, or you're by the beach. Those boards are so much fun to transition. Whether you're going for a road back up to the boardwalk, right back down a little mini ramp you find somewhere by someone's driveway, going over little cracks and manual over the cracks, longer manual slides. They're super fun.
Yeah, the only small one that I have was the boosted board, and
Yeah,
2 days later I sell it. I say I don't want this. That was like my friend. That was no flex, nothing,
yeah,
nothing. I
yeah.
said
It's not for
thank you very
everybody.
much, thank you very much. That's not for me.
Yeah,
This ones I think for my weight they are. I'm a very heavy guy. I cannot ride this ones. I'm going to break it
yeah.
for
No,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, kicktail boards aren't really that meant for bigger guys, but if they are, I mean, more power to you. It's always fun.
But I think these two boards, you can have so much fun with the two of them. You can
For
do
sure.
so much stuff that you cannot do with most of them. They are long boards. We call it
For sure.
skateboards, but we know that that is long boards.
For
Uh,
sure.
and this is more like a skateboard. You can do
Hmm.
most things with this as skateboard that you cannot do with the other ones.
For sure.
Then I have another question for you. What is more important, my friend? Speed or carving, enjoying the board, having fun? What is better for you?
Oh, for sure. I mean, carving, the quality of the board comes first. A lot of the times, I know people might hate me for saying this, but a lot of times people look at the specs and they look at the price. And when they see high specs and a low price, that scares me. That I don't get attracted to that. A lot of people get attracted to a lower price. Every single time I've written a board that has high specs with the lower price, it just winds up being less quality. So I think it's, you get what you pay for type thing. So I always prefer a little bit more of a premium type board and the carvability. Top speed, I mean, I rarely go over 27 miles per hour. And when I ride in the city or my local Jersey City areas, doing 27 in city, I'll fly by most cars. So if I'm getting 32, 35 miles per hour, that's more than enough.
Yeah, I think too, my friend. The other thing, what I want to ask is grip tape. What is for you the best grip tape in the market, and what is for you that you say, okay, I don't need this grip tape. I'm enough with normal grip tapes. What is for you the best grip tape?
I actually like the Andra grip tape the best on their long decks because they're padded and they have more of a like a grip feel. Like the dope grip tape is very very rough. It has a very rough finish to it, so it grips the hell out of your feet and it feels like you can't move them. So if I'm trying to transition from a dance move or I'm trying to change my foot position because I want to change up my carving style, the dope grip tape really is like it sticks you in, which is good for some people. But I like the Andra, which is a little more smoother edged, and it's definitely more padded on the Andra.
Yeah, okay, my friend. That is important. For everybody to understand. Dope Grip. I'm ambassador from Dope Grip because, first of all, Matthias is one big friend of me. Uh, If you want a dope grip, guys, you have to think dope grip. You cannot move your feet so easily because that is very, very grippy.
Yeah, for
So
sure. I mean, I
that
have
for
them on two of my boards, so
Mhm.
I like them. I just prefer the Onzer a little bit more if I had to
Yeah.
choose.
For me, I love to have my Lakra with a with a grip, dope grip, because I don't move my feet a lot. I just want to go faster and speedy. I want to have my feet very
For
tight
sure.
to the board. The
This
other
is why I
question, what?
like E-skate so much, is that there's so much personal preference. I mean, just me and you having the difference of grip tape, for God's sakes. We're talking about
Yeah,
a $30 product here. I mean, it could be a dramatic difference in riding. And that's what's so
But
cool about ESK. So much different preferences.
$30 is $30, my friend.
Yeah, for sure.
That comes for our pocket. So the other thing what I want to ask you, my friend, and I'm ambassador from because he put me as ambassador. I'm not ambassador for nobody, but he's a friend, and I'm always going to support him. The other thing is what you like to ride more, day or night, in the
That's a
evening
tough
or in the
question.
day.
That's a tough question. I actually prefer nighttime, but I don't do it as much as daytime because where I live, there's really just nothing going on. It's just straight up New Jersey towns, and it's not like I get outside and there's a lot of light. You know, if I do a night ride with my buddies in Jersey City or New York City, it's the entire city's lit up, as you know. So it's a lot of fun, riding at nighttime, and especially filming. If you film at nighttime and Times Square is all lit up, it comes out amazing. I have some footage of that and it comes out awesome. You know, at nighttime if I step out of here, I'm in a condo complex and there's barely any lights, you can't see anything.
And how was the experience riding in New York, my friend?
Oh, it's awesome. It's challenging at all times. It makes me a better rider because of all the stuff that's happening and all the awesome riders. You know, there's a lot of help there and a lot of knowledgeable guides there and stuff. So yeah, it's
They are
awesome
very
there.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Then I have we are coming close to the end. I just want to make another question that I leave to the end. Yesterday has come a new one wheel out, and we have a small video from you. you are you are trying the one wheel. What is your opinion, my friend, about the one wheel from the
Yeah.
time that you are experienced? Because you are trying and trying a lot. For everybody who don't see it, there you are.
Yeah, I'm trying
Is
to shove it
trying.
or trying to 180 it, whatever.
Yeah, but is you are trying, my friend. You do more than me.
Yeah.
And what is the sensation, my friend, for you?
It's very different. I mean, having a big, thick one wheel in the middle as opposed to four small wheels, it's a whole different riding style. So if I transition off of a curb with that, I feel it's like clunk, clunk, like it feels like a big. I gotta stiffen myself and get prepared so much. With riding e-skate, it's just super smooth and every transition is fun. With this, it's like hold on to your fucking asses, and then, oh my god, you just gotta prepare so much.
And you are dancing. That was a
Yeah,
fantastic. The first
yeah,
time I see it, I was like, that was good, 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 good.
yeah. Turn it
So,
into
my
a big
friend,
boy
I
thing.
just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for coming
Thank
to
you for
the
having
live.
me.
You are a fantastic person. I'm very, very pleased to receive you here and to share your opinion, to show to everyone that you are not just a YouTuber. You are first of all a writer, and for everybody who uh, wants to go to your YouTube or Instagram, there is lots of content there. If you have any questions, go there, subscribe, give a nice like, give your opinion, help the channel grow. uh, don't forget, we don't win nothing with this. We do this for love, to bring the most information for all of you guys out there. And sometimes maybe you don't know, guys, but that is lots of work. And I'm very proud of you, my friend, doing so many reviews in 8 months
For
because you
sure,
don't
for
have so
sure.
much money. And enjoy yourself.
You
Have a
too, my friend. We got to spread more
yes. If you have the
positivity in the PV community. We have to.
Yes,
I,
I just want to say for all of you guys, thank you so much for coming, and give a nice like. If you want to subscribe here to the channel, subscribe. Like I always tell, I don't like to say to nobody to subscribe. If you want, subscribe. This is a channel. We bring riders. We try to speak with new persons. Maybe you're going to ride to his country and you want to have a nice ride with him. There you are. You are going to have a new friend, and you know him a little better. Fred, are you there? I think Fred is gone. My friend, I'm alone here. Thank you so much. Oh, I just want to say is out. Maybe he's going to come back. The next interviews, guys, just for you everybody to know, I'm going to show it. We're going to have this fantastic YouTuber from Australia is going to come here next week, and I'm just going to put it here. So, first of all, before I don't know if he's going to come, I just want to share. There is a company in Germany. He's a fantastic guy. He's from England. His name is Charles. For you guys, YouTubers who are out there, reach this guy. This guy has come with a new board. He make everything from himself, and he has a new handmade classic skateboarder. Go there, talk with him. He's about 1 month out with his new board. Everything make from the scratch. Everything is magnificent. I have the pleasure to try it, and I recommend for everybody that is a board for the last minute ride. Guys, that is a fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic interview. We made an interview with him in you see here, you make an interview in Germany. Now we're going to make next one on Sunday, the interview with him in English for everybody to know. And then we're going to have the next interview, of course, is going to be the German Mondays is always German interviews, and we're going to make with the then it's going to come the guy I was waiting a lot. This person is from the Flow Light, is Justin, is going to talk about the Flow Light 4, Flow Life 5, and maybe the Flow Life they're going to make in Europe next summer. Something is going to come very new, maybe to Europe. For the guys who love one wheels, is going to come lots of things new. Stay up, wait to see this interview. Is going to bring lots of things. Then we're going to come with a fantastic person today. He's here. Good morning for you. Good morning, Australia. I'm waiting for Scott to come here too. But we're going to have this guy is a sensation. He's going to talk about the new gear drive from Trans. Trans. Yeah, I forget the name. From the new board from Australia is I think it's from Cesar. And if you have the chance, come. It's going to be a fantastic interview. It's going to come out in the 1st of November with a video out with a review from the new Transa board. Stay tuned. Go to his channel. I'm going to leave the link there. Go there, subscribe to his channel. Don't forget that is another YouTuber is coming bigger with lots of interviews like Scott, like Andreas, like lots of them. I think we lose one good YouTuber. I don't see him so much. Is Jay Boston. I hope that he come back and we'll see. Okay, now we have here our friend again. Fred is here just to say goodbye. Fred.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, sorry, but my phone died.
So, my friend, I just want to let you with the last message for everybody who see this video, for the people who's going to see it. You just have to give your message, what you want for the people who like your channel or like what you are doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I mean, it's the subscribers that are heavily involved with ESK8 that keep me going. You know what I mean? When I get a new board, I'm like, oh wait, I remember this guy asking me about this, and how does this compare with that? You know, there's a lot of people that have been asking me about carving videos and comparing different wheels because I have a lot of different wheels. So anytime I get something new, I think about that one subscriber or that other guy that's asking about how to transition from this to that, and I'm like, you know what, that's a good idea. So it's really all about the subscribers, honestly, and then any positivity to keep us going as riders, I love. It keeps me motivated.
That is the important. That is the right thing, my friend.
For sure.
The subscribers. That's why we are here, for the people who like this, the PVs, like what we are doing. They like the same thing like us. For everybody out there, ride fast, ride safe, have fun, enjoy it. And for you, my friend Fred, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
And don't stop doing interviews and reviews.
For sure.
Your videos, and go there, subscribe, and give a nice like. For everybody, thank you. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.